Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today I'll be reacting to One Punch Man Season 2 Episode 2 called The Human Monster. Last episode we learned the truth behind the S-Class hero King, also known as what we know Saitama as, the strongest man in the world. Come to find out, he got that title because of Saitama. We've been following Saitama doing all of these deeds and killing all of these monsters prior to joining the Hero Association. But because he wasn't recognized as a hero, somebody had to be getting credit for all these major threats being taken out. And every time that he happened to be doing such a thing, lo and behold, in flashbacks with more of a shot shown, King was there. Like in the first episode against Vaccine Man. We even got to see a scene from something that we didn't see, and this was before he started training to become the world's strongest hero, because we saw Saitama with hair in the scene that King got his 3 scratch marks over his eye. So yeah, King is a fake, and he just kind of wrote it out for fame and money, I assume. And it just keeps coming back to bite him in the butt, like in that episode. Every bad thing that happened and every bad thing that showed up was after him, because he's kind of a threat. Because I mean, if you're quote unquote the world's strongest human, I mean, what villain in this world isn't going to try and test that? Because if they beat you, then theoretically they should be able to beat anybody, right? I mean, to a point, obviously. Like Tornado could totally just throw him to space or something, you know. It's a matter of perspective, I suppose. But yeah, then Genos during this episode fought against a demonic robot thing and won. Not surprising. I mean, Genos is badass. And then he took the technology back to the scientist. And the scientist kind of gave him a pep talk about if he's really lost sight of what he set out to do prior to episode 2 last season when we met him, which is to find the cyborg that killed his family and his town. Now I don't think that I mentioned this in the episodes that I wanted to, but I'm gonna make sure to mention it now for those who listen to this portion. I'm curious if the cyborg that killed his town, like this robot we met, was like referenced the organization. Excuse me. And then in episode 4 of last season, the modern ninja Hammerhead was running away at the end, and he encountered these 2 robots, and if I'm not mistaken, they also reference the organization, and I believe that's where he stole all of those black suits from. And we keep hearing the organization, but we don't know what the organization is, unless I'm blanking on it and I've been missing it this whole time. If I am, please correct me if it has not come up yet. Obviously, don't spoil. But I wonder, the same reason as well as Metal Knight. I wonder if he created the organization, and that's why Drive Knight, I believe his name was. Yeah, I have it still written down on my desk. Drive Knight warned him. I believe it was in this episode 11 or 12, the season finale. I forget which one exactly. But I know that Drive Knight warned Genos that no, it was the season finale, because the ship went down, and that's when Metal Knight showed up to salvage it. So yeah, Metal Knight. I don't know if he has something to do with the organization. Still have yet to figure that out. And then we still have this mysterious disciple that Silver Fang mentioned a couple episodes ago as well. I can only imagine that they brought it up for a reason, and that we're going to see this person. I continue to forget his name. I try and write stuff down on notes now because I want to make sure I mention everything, but this is one thing that I can't seem to remember, so I'm sorry if that upsets people. I'm sure that if he comes back into the show that I will not forget his name. But yeah, leading in this episode, Sonic and this A-class hero that I believe is number 1 in her class, or no. I think actually she's the top of B. I forget exactly what her rank was, but both her and Sonic are converging on Saitama to destroy him, I think. I know Sonic for sure wants to kill him. I don't know about the woman though. I guess we will find out this episode. So yeah, I think that's everything I want to talk about. So let's jump into season 2, episode 2 of One Punch Man. Let's go.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. We're here to ask a bunch of criminals for help.
So we're picking up from last episode.
She's good. Her prophecy's spot on. She knew a god-level threat like no one had ever seen was on its way. But Meathead there's got a point. All of these nobodies combined
new
wouldn't be
character.
enough to take me down.
Huh? Tell me, who are you?
The name's Garou.
Oh, speak of the goddamn devil. That's him. This is Silver Fang's disciple.
Big shot at justice. Let me show you how it's done. Each and every coward here is cordially invited to a little slaughter party.
Slaughter? Is he gonna kill people? Oh, these 3 A-class heroes are probably gonna get shown the hell up.
Tough break, Grandpa. Looks like you forgot to put some heart into that punch. The only thing that really matters is that
You.
you're all gonna die too.
Wait, what did you just say? Supposed to be on the same side.
Nah, he ain't on nobody's side.
Heroes are always late to the party while monsters take the initiative.
A human who calls himself a monster? You're delusional. I'll burn your body to ash.
I think you're dead, son. What did he just
These
do?
little tricks certainly liven things up, but once you see through them, they're ugly.
Oh, he just cut off his arm. This got dark real fast.
Not a bunch of class S heroes at once.
He just killed everyone?
Well,
He literally killed everyone.
in 6 months, I'll be even stronger.
He just massacred an entire room of people. I know this show's had more destructive stuff happen, but seeing something like that happen in a small room like that kind of like puts a different view on it.
It shows the slightest bit of resistance.
We will physically punish him without mercy. So
Oh man, these are her yes men.
That's a big boost.
It's because
The gag. Is that a PSP ripoff for the show?
High-speed object detected. It is too
Oh, this is just like episode 2.
fast to test my new upgrades.
Oh,
Show
even more
yourself.
upgrades. Oh, Sonic.
Human? What do you want?
The pervert. The pervert groin punched man.
my name's Speed of Sound Sonic. I'm
Oh yeah, the guy with the redundant name.
I recall now, you are the pervert. You have
Yeah, the pervert.
audacity to call yourself.
Okay then, just try to stop me.
I'm kind of excited to see this fight.
Class B rank 7.
Oh, they're both converging on him at the same time, except Genos is taking one of the two. Oh, she's Class B rank 1. And that's why she's threatened by him.
Class B hero Saitama. My hero name is Hellish Blizzard. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Nope, not even once.
That's funny. The flip from last season when Saitama was told nobody knew who he was. He's insulting them.
Introduce themselves to Hellish Blizzard. Like,
So she's the gatekeeper of Class B, and the gate for Class A, excuse me, and the gatekeeper for Class S is my math.
I'm not getting this at all.
I love his ignorance to
I'm not done
everything.
talking to you.
He does not give a
I want you to join
shit.
our little.
Are you afraid that I might take your rank 1 spot?
Yes.
Look, don't worry about
Oh
it.
yeah,
I'll
that
make
look,
fun safe
that
pretty
look.
soon.
She's
You know,
pissed.
why no, there shouldn't be a clicky pecking order between heroes.
Time to
Very
teach him a
true.
lesson.
Yeah, you're.
Buff him up so bad he never works as a
Were
hero
those
again. What the-
eye clippers? Eyelash clippers? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you all about to get shown up.
You won't survive like that, Blizzard. Give it up.
Man, he's serious.
So are you gonna fight by flinging rocks and stuff at me?
Yeah, he's had dealt with this before. Bad idea. He's gonna throw it at him like he did to the octopus guy. So he has to deal with her, and Genos has to deal with Speed of Sound Sonic.
You did this to yourself.
No, you did this to
You
yourself.
surpass me. No one is better than me. All my
That's
enemies tremble.
not true.
For a top ranker, you're kind of sensitive.
I love Saitama.
Forget what it means to be a hero. The world is chock full of super strong and pretty awful people. Standing up to them is what heroes do.
Saitama's taking this seriously for once.
This whole act is pathetic. You surround yourself with weaklings and
I like this side of him.
like you might
Yeah,
be
yes,
strong.
man.
These factions, crushing the noobs, that ranking stuff, none of it matters. Show heroes some respect.
Dude, Saitama's done with people's shit. He's just gonna... Boop. Yeah. It's also cool, like animated, but... Oh! And they're fighting in the background? Their fights are gonna converge?
Curious. My hunt for a rat seems to have led me back to Master's apartment.
That's Genos, the Class S. What's he doing here?
He lives with the guy you're kicking, trying to kick his ass.
This is a little more than some dust, Genos. I caught a glimpse of Sonic in the chaos. What were the two of you doing?
You have connections with Class S heroes?
He lives with them.
Blizzard, I see what is happening. You have targeted Master Saitama as your latest newcomer.
Just like what happened when he joined the Hero Association.
You were doing.
My deepest apologies if I was the cause of it.
Yeah, just like you did the tank top, Tiger.
A monster!
Not really. This is gonna take a minute, so you can go home if you want.
Yeah, Groin Punch Man's back. Yeah, Speed of Sound Sonic, his name's there for a reason. He's fast. Is Saitama about to actually take out Sonic?
I will do the world a favor and rid it of his existence.
Oh, is actually Genos gonna fight him?
When did I show you all that I have got? You lose, wretched fool.
I just got the chills. Holy shit. Whew. Yo, Genos doesn't ever stop being a badass. Oh my god, this is sick. Oh, it feels just like what happened in episode 5 of season 1, where Saitama showed up behind him.
You had some lint in your hair, but I picked it out.
We cut off his ponytail.
Predicted you dropped your guard. He dodged it.
Oh my gosh. Mirror images?
You sure talk a lot for someone who only manages to punch air. This master technique uses special footwork and my super fast movement to create
Holy shit.
I cannot follow his movement, so I will lay waste to this entire area.
I mean, I guess that's fine because nobody lives there anymore.
It's done!
Holy shit.
Trying to save your disciple, you're too soft.
I'd just rather my entire neighborhood didn't get blown to hell.
That's true.
Besides, the two of you have no reason to fight. Hey, Genos, were you built for petty street fights like this? And Sonic, I thought you were after me.
Saitama's being reasonable.
Take you seriously, okay?
Yes. And then there's that derpy look though.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
Nice. I'm hyped.
I'm hyped.
10 clone after images. Though it
Saitama is gonna be fine.
A hero at Saitama's level stands no chance against him.
Yeah, no, you're about to be the first person to see that he's actually better than every S-Class hero.
Killer move. Serious series.
Another serious move like the season finale.
Serious sideways jump.
He's doing it too! Yo, he just took your own move, flipped it on you,
I just
and
did
kicked
some
your
sideways
ass.
jumps, but I guess I went too far.
is he dead?
I don't think he's dead.
Such power.
Yeah, you're the first person to see it.
It's not normal.
No, he's not.
Esper. With those
Uh,
attributes, I should be standing at the
Hear that
top.
word a lot now that I've watched
If only it weren't
Mob
for
Psycho.
her and the world's most powerful Esper. Tornado.
Oh,
Because of her, I
terrible.
would never be number one
Oh,
in anything my entire life.
they're
There was
related.
no beating my sister. Remain in this position.
He's not even
I could
listening. He's
control
reading a
all the
book.
heroes. 4 Bushi Drill. Class A rank 3 Okama Itachi. Class A rank 2
Oh,
Irai.
he's ranked 2.
Even these
the
three
guy that
swordsmen
lost his
and
arm.
samurai cannot progress any further.
Because of a my
Why
mask.
can't these worthy heroes advance?
The
One
gatekeeper.
hero stands in their way. Class A, rank 1, a mime mask.
There you are. The primitive savage who was found.
Oh, we're back to actually see him fight instead of just kill helpless aliens? Ooh.
Enough already.
I don't even know what to say. That was insane.
The world is a danger. There's King, who they call the strongest man, and Blast, who stands atop the hero world.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Monsters
Blast
even
yet.
among monsters.
No, King isn't a monster. He's a liar, but he's not a monster.
I'll pass on your generous offer.
You think
He's
you're
been
too
reading this
strong
whole
for
time.
us? You'll never move up the rankings. Just remember that I offered you this opportunity.
And everybody's at his.
Oh, Saitama here?
You take my pee. Oh, that's so funny.
I knew it. Hand it over.
Sorry, but
It's no biggie. Just give it back.
I erased your save.
Wait, what?
Why are they talking like they're just friends?
Yeah, you can just be friends.
Team up with others. Does not antagonize
People are
anyone.
snobby in this upper class about rankings.
Sorry.
Nah, don't worry about it. Oh, the button's all smushed in.
Yet powerful heroes are drawn to
Yeah,
him.
because he's strong. He probably
If only
surprised he
I
didn't break it.
It is because he is strong.
The strongest. Future Michael here. I'm inserting this here before my post-credit discussion and after the reaction to apologize because once again I have forgotten that there was a post-credit scene. And this one was a good one. So before the post episode discussion and all that, I just want to say I'm sorry for skipping this one on accident. It's a really good one. I'm going to talk about it in this little Future Michael segment that I'm going to have labeled on the video. And then it's going to jump into the post-episode discussion. But it will not have any of this in it because, like I've been saying, I've missed it. And this is after everything has been recorded and been edited and everything and has been brought to my attention. And I've been reminded that this anime has post-credit scenes. So I'm sorry. So to quickly go into it, I'm so upset that I missed it because it's so good. So Genos and Saitama got their hero names. Genos was wrong about his. His is pretty sick. Demon Cyborg. I mean, that's pretty cool. But as he predicted in the episode 5, the Ultimate Master in season 1. Well, based on that, I would get Cape Baldy, and sure enough, he did. Oh, that's so great. I can't wait for him to hear the news next episode. And I apologize that I missed it when watching it the first time. And then after that, the one guy that we've been following who brought all the villains to the Hero Association was trying to get the hero board to talk about Garou. And after this, you're going to hear me slip up on his name and forget it. But that's because this is all after. I'm still trying to keep all the names straight for all the different shows I'm watching, so I apologize. I'm making notes and like having them in front of me from now on so that amongst everything else I want to talk about and remember, names are a hard thing for me at the start. So again, I'm sorry. But Garou is in an alleyway, having beaten a hero to a pulp. And as we find out in this this post-credit scene, this is a rank 9 A-class hero. Tank top vegetarian. I'm assuming he has a relation to Tiger and all the other ones that we've met to some degree. But yeah, I don't know if he killed him in that scene, but he knocked him out at the very least and then said, I hope to one day find a monster class hero like me. So I find that very interesting. I'm assuming that obviously, knowing the show, being One Punch Man, that this person is going to be Saitama at some point. Don't know when it's going to happen. But yeah, again, I want to apologize again to all you people who've been watching my One Punch Man reactions and get upset when I miss the post-credit scenes. I get upset with myself too. So I will not do it anymore, I promise. And like I said, if you're gonna listen to my post-episode discussion, that's gonna come right in after this. That is past me, does not know any of this that I just talked about. So any of my predictions or anything that I said, it will not include this, or I will not be talking about the hero names that they've been assigned. So again, sorry. Thank you all. Future Michael signing out. You're gonna go back to the Michael who was just watching the reaction of the episode. So yeah, thank you. Well, I really liked that episode. Coincidentally, the guy I was talking about, I recognized his name. Even though I couldn't remember it, I recognized it. And that man killed everybody. 3 A-class heroes, and every single villain inside of that room. I don't think that he killed that Hero Association official, but he did have a declaration of war. So I assume that Saitama is going to get wrapped into this, as well as Genos. And Silverfang, obviously, because he has a relation to him in some fashion. It is insane because he killed that entire room in a matter of seconds. The guy was on the phone calling for help, and by the time that we flashed out, he had killed everybody, which is insane. Then Genos met Sonic. You remembered him as the pervert from the Deep Sea King episode. And then friggin' they fought, and then Winter showed up. Who we learned, I just learned, I don't know if I had missed it in a previous episode, I don't think that they would have gone that in depth about it, is the sister of Terrible Tornado, or just Tornado as she's called. They're both espers, and Tornado's obviously stronger, much stronger. She grabbed a damn asteroid and dropped it on Godzilla. I mean, they're not more strong than that. I mean, in terms of espers, at least that we saw. I mean, maybe actually the one that Saitama killed on the ship at the end of season 1 might have been an equal to Tornado, but we never even got to see that. So then Sonic and Genos fought, and then Saitama was greeted at the door by her and her yes men, and they were just kind of trying to rough him up when he declined their offer to join. And obviously, knowing the show, and Saitama is the unbeatable character in the show, that's how it's written, you never take it seriously when he's getting threatened. I mean, we saw Lord Boros and him fight in the season finale, and he didn't even try, and that was like a god. They literally said god level threat. So, and an A-class hero is most definitely not a god level threat. So then he takes out her yes men, then she gets all angry and tries to fight him. And then during that, their fights collide, and Saitama actually saved her, because if he didn't, she probably would have been injured a lot by the fight that was going on between Sonic and Genos. And we got to see this freaking badass fight scene between Genos and Sonic. Genos looks so cool. He's gotten a lot stronger, a lot faster, insanely great. He was about to do something that probably would have won the fight, but because of the destructive power that was about to happen, and Genos not really thinking about it, Saitama, like, I don't know if he knocked him out necessarily, but he knocked him down and, like, I guess shocked him, because he was struggling to get back up. And then during this is the first time I'm seeing Saitama kind of take this seriously. I don't know if it has something to do with his whole conversation and learning about King last episode, but like he wasn't taking no shit. He was fighting back. He was like telling them like this pecking order stuff is like stupid, like, and he was speaking his mind. I mean, he's spoken his mind before, but like this, like he like, this is the one time he actually didn't have to throw himself under a bus because of a situation that was had. Like, he got serious and there was no repercussions to it. It actually kind of worked in his favor. And then after that, we see Sonic and Saitama fight. Sonic was doing this mirror image thing where he was moving so fast that he created, I believe, 10 images of himself. And then we finally get to see another serious series move from Saitama, his first being in the season finale, Serious Punch, against Boros, he did his serious move where he was serious side jumps, and he beat Sonic without touching him. He beat him with the shockwave of how fast he was moving, which is insane, absolutely insane. Like, he knocked him out. They didn't really confirm or deny whether Sonic was dead, but I don't believe so, because I feel like that would have been a sad way to kill off a reoccurring character like that. And then they have a serious conversation about stuff going on inside of the apartment, Saitama's home. And Blizzard talks about something that we already learned in the season finale of last season, which is that Amai Mask intentionally stays at rank 1 A class because he is the gatekeeper, so that nobody can become an S rank hero unless he feels they deserve it. Which explains why in episode 5, when they got ranked in season 1, Genos got placed immediately in S class because of his destructive power and ability to take out the House of Evolution with one singular blast. Then Amai Mask was told about it, and then he went and met him. And then all of those interactions between him and Genos make a lot more sense now after the season finale, and kind of reiterating it here in this episode. Now an A-class hero has bared witness to Saitama's true power. I don't know if this will help him in any way. I don't know if she's going to tell anybody. I don't know if it's going to increase his rank. I don't know if she wants him to, because she's going to get surpassed then as rank 1 of their class, and then he's going to go up to A. I mean, I'm curious. And then we saw Amai Mask like kill somebody like that. Like, I'm sure that he's S rank material. He seems very strong, but he stays in A rank so that he can gatekeep, just as she kind of gatekeeps Class B. Class B going to Class A, excuse me, and he gatekeeps Class A going to Class S. So like how, like the 3 people underneath him in the A class are all students of Atomic Samurai. One of them being the one that lost their arm that we saw in the last 2 episodes of season 1. That's all very interesting, and I'm very curious to see what happens next, because there's a lot of different ways that the story can go, and we can kind of continue storylines. Now we have that guy I was talking about, Silverfang's disciple, declaring war against the Hero Association, or just people in general. I don't know what it was. He's very strong. He massacred an entire room of people. That made a statement. He's probably going to be dragon level based on what we saw there. Maybe even, I don't know the full extent of his power. I don't know if he's gotten stronger or whatever the case may be, but I'm guessing dragon. And then now he has a connection with Tornado's sister. And he's friends with King now. I mean, King just casually showed up at his house to get back his video games. But yeah, I mean, I hope Sonic's not dead. I'm curious to see what's going to continue with the Amai Mask. Curious to see what's going to happen with the guy Garou. I already forgot his name. I'm going to put it up over me because I'm tired of forgetting it. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm excited to see what happens in the next episode. So I think that's everything I want to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. And until next time with season 2, episode 3 of One Punch Man, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and peace.